Philly. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Packers! Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at about the 32.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Comeback team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sitting at 5 and 5. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
60 Maverick. Drop 60. 79 Broncos. 19 Light. Buffalo 18. 18 Rebels.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
60. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 65 yards.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and trying to keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Comeback team.
On 2nd and 7. Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith.
Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle 1st down.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
79 Broncos. 19 Light.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Slot man moves right.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rebels.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Throwing is Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Pass complete. Now race for the marker.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
All right, Mr. Fantasy Champion, we just saw him fake a field goal, and the kicker has the opportunity to throw a pass. He completed it, but not for a first down. Does anyone get any points for that?
No, he just gets some pride going back to the sideline saying he completed a pass as the kicker. But the big thing here is they didn't get enough for the first. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, trying to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Kaiser White.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that will, of course, move the football up the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Think about the strong safety position. You're the bulkier guys in the free safety, but that's a great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here after the 47-yard line.
Those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football, or you're going to cost your team chances.
On 1st down, Hurts got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Here we go. 1918. Warriors 17. 60 Nazareth. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 19 White.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Touchdown!
Devontae Smith
From 8 yards out.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st. To throw, it's Rodgers.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Kaiser White.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back to 60. 7 guys. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On play action. Now Rodgers.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers.
And a slant to his running back, it's Jones.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Rodgers now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get the the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson,
48 yards.
Yep.
Have cut it back within a score. Now Crosby for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Cut 19. Warriors 17.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Down inside the 10.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Jones. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Jones again.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fielded right around the 8. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And some room to run now. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. He'll look to throw.
And once again, this is Sanders.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Hurts connecting quickly with Goddard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
Final minute now in the third quarter. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this a very, very short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for an Eagle. Get the Eagle. Get the Eagle. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And some room to work.
18 more yards there and another first down.
50.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He'll hit Jackson, complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Read alert. Read alert.
They'll run with Sanders. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, go.
Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run? He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 75 yards.
Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws. But when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And the final readout on next-gen stats, remarkable. That ball traveling close to 80 yards in the air.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Rodgers throwing here. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Now this, a very short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Let's go now.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
18, Romney, 18, 5 70 Rangers, 60.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
19 tight.
Back to throw. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll look to throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
19. Warriors 17. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Catch. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Hurts will throw.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for their team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw, Rodgers.
Pass complete, Tunyon.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. To throw is Rodgers.
It's complete, Lazard.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is caught. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every